Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a what I eat in a day video. I'm going to take you guys breakfast through dinner, all the snacks in between, and show you guys what I eat realistically on a day-to-day basis. And I'm also tracking my macros, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that. And I'll also share my coach and who has taught me to track macros, keeps me accountable, and all that good stuff. So if you are interested, make sure to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's go ahead and get started. Every morning when I first wake up, I like to fill up my hydro jug with water and ice. I use my zero water purifier, and I just have that in the fridge at all times. That way I can get fresh water anytime I want. And I love the hydro jug. If you guys have never tried it, they are really good. Taylor actually got me hooked on it, and it helps me get all of my water in for the day. So after I get my water in, I like to have breakfast, and I like to do a couple different breakfast options. One would be oatmeal and fruit. It's very simple and easy, so I'll show you how I make it. I just get Trader Joe's quick oats, or sometimes I get rolled oats. It just depends, but I take 1 cup of water, get that to a boil, and then I will put in half a cup of oats, and I'll let that cook down for a couple of minutes. Then I'll add in about a couple teaspoons of this Swerve brown sugar, and it tastes like sugar, but it doesn't have any calories, and it's keto friendly. I also put in a little bit of vanilla extract and salt, stir it up, and then let it sit for a few minutes, and it's good to go. And then I just like to top it with some blueberries. Another breakfast option would be just banana and peanut butter or a smoothie. After breakfast, I take my vitamins and herbs to help with my gut health. So these are the ones that I take. I take about a teaspoon in the morning and a teaspoon of each in the evening. And then I also take this Ion Gut Health in the morning and evening, and my prenatal multivitamins. And I'm not pregnant, but we are trying to get pregnant, so I like to prepare and go ahead and take the prenatals. But now we're going to make a simple at-home iced coffee recipe. So I love oat milk. Like I said, I can have oats, so this oat milk is so good. I like to froth it on the cold setting. This is a Nespresso frother, and it's wonderful. I sometimes will use a Nespresso pod to get my shot of espresso, but on days where I'm just wanting something simple, this is what I use. So I do a teaspoon of vanilla sugar-free and caramel sugar-free syrups, and then I get this Simple Truth Organics cold brew. It's really good. I didn't pour enough of it though, and I had way too much milk, so you kind of got to play around with the ratio that you like, but this is a super good, easy, at-home iced coffee. Okay, I thought I'd sit down with you guys and talk to you about my health journey, where I'm at, why I'm tracking macros, how you even do that, all the things. But before we get started and dive into all of that, I wanted to tell you guys about today's sponsor, which is Verb Energy. If you've been following me for any amount of time now, you know that I love Verb Energy bars. They are my go-to snack. Sometimes I grab them for breakfast, sometimes I have it as a midday snack. My favorite flavor is the salted peanut butter. It's so good. Verb Energy bars have as much caffeine as a shot of espresso, and they're only 90 calories. They're vegan, they're gluten-free, they are macro friendly. They have 13 grams of carbs, 2 grams of protein, and 3.5 grams of fat. So a super healthy snack. And like I said, if I'm on the go, I'll throw these in my purse. I actually have them in my purse at all times, because if I'm ever hungry and I'm out and I need like a little boost of energy, Verb Energy bars are my jam. And if you're friends with me, you know my obsession. I'm always giving them to my friends to try out, because I know, like, as busy moms or just being on the go, sometimes we forget to eat. So this is a great thing to have. This is what the bag looks like. And I do have a special code for you guys if you want to try them out. You can try 4 of Verb's best-selling flavored bars for just 95 cents. It's caffeinated with green tea, so you don't get like jittery or shaky after you eat it. That's why I like them. Usually I like to have my coffee in the morning, and then by the afternoon, after I've laid Brooks down for a nap, that's whenever I get my work done. So I will eat a Verb energy bar real quick, and it'll give me that boost to keep going for the rest of the day. So click the link down below in my description to try out 4 bars for 95 cents. It covers shipping, and I know you guys are going to love it too. So thank you to Verb Energy for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Alright, so back to what I eat in a day, some different meal ideas, how I track macros, and also my allergy journey, because I did find out at the beginning of this year that I had a lot of food allergies that I've cut out of my diet. So let's start with that. Back up to February 2nd. I have dealt with horrible eczema on my hands. I had little bumps all over my fingers, and I dealt with that, let's see, a little under 2 years. So it was a very long time. It was miserable. I went to so many different doctors trying to figure out answers, and I never really got anywhere. So I decided to check out this wellness doctor from Wellness Way of Green Bay. I seen Nicole, and she tested me for food allergies. She tested my gut health. It was shocking at how many different things I had pretty bad reactions to. So I had 17 different foods that I came back allergic to. So we decided in order to heal my gut, we needed to remove all of those foods from my diet. So starting February 2nd, I cut out all of those foods. It was a ton of different things like gluten, dairy, even things like tomatoes, sesame, just lots of different things that I had specific reactions to. So it's been an adjustment. At first, I didn't really know what I could eat. So what I found was helpful was I made a list of things that I could eat. It really helped me stick with whole food nutrition. I would either take those certain foods out of recipes, or I would just see what I could eat and create recipes out of that. At first, it was super overwhelming because it was a complete shock to the system. I felt like I didn't really know how to cook without having gluten or dairy or even yeast. I'm allergic to yeast, baker's yeast, and brewer's yeast, so it was really hard because even a lot of meats have yeast in them. There's just all of these added things in our food all the time, and I didn't realize that that was the case. So it was hard to navigate that, but once I figured everything out, my gut started to heal, my eczema started to go away, and now here it is July. I hardly have any breakouts on my hands at all, which is amazing to me. So it's 100% worth it to me to not have the eczema on my hands and my hands crack and bleed and just be so miserable all the time. So that brings me to this what I eat in a day, because a lot of people ask, well, what do you eat if you cut out all of these like major food groups that we're all so used to? And that is what I'm sharing. I can have oats, I can have rice, and I base a lot of meals off of that. And the good thing about cutting out all the foods I'm allergic to, I've had less inflammation, and I've also lost some weight because I'm eating more whole foods instead of a bunch of processed stuff, quick things, fast food. I just don't eat it anymore. I haven't really shared this a whole lot, but I figured if I could help someone, if you are dealing with eczema or a thyroid issue or inflammation or a gut issue, see what kind of testing they can do for you. That's their motto, is they test, they don't guess. I know a lot of people will just cut out one food group like dairy if they have eczema. Usually those are known for being connected, but it could be a multitude of things like myself, or it could just be a couple things. Like one of my allergies is black pepper, and I never would have guessed that. I never would have known. I would have just kept eating it, and it wouldn't have allowed my body to properly heal because it's always fighting off those reactions. So it's just things like that. If I wouldn't have gotten tested, I wouldn't have known what things specifically to cut out so I could actually get results. And then as far as counting macros, so this is something that I did last year. It worked great for me. If you guys have never heard of the Faster Way to Fat Loss, my coach is Brandy. She's amazing. She's so encouraging. She's so knowledgeable on nutrition. She has helped me so much throughout last fall and then carried on into this year. I did take a short break while I was trying to figure out what I was going to eat with all of my food allergies and stuff like that. But now that I am in a groove, I feel more confident in that. I am ready to start counting macros again. And Taylor's actually counting macros as well. He's doing it through his gym that he goes to, but it's the exact same program. So if you want a coach who is great, who's reliable, who keeps you accountable, check out Brandy. Join the next VIP round. You will love her so much. So basically what I do on counting macros, I know it sounds very intimidating. I was intimidated by it at first, but all you're doing is counting your carbs, protein, and fats, and you're trying to get that very balanced. That way your body can function properly. It's great for boosting your metabolism. It's all around just good health, and then you focus on whole food nutrition. Some of my snacks are pre-packaged, and that's okay. They're clean. I just want to make sure I get as clean of ingredients as I possibly can and have balance with it. I love faster way to fat loss because you can still have carbs. I love that I can still have carbs. I can still eat a banana. I can still have peanut butter. I can even have chocolate. Like, it's the best diet and it works. It worked for me last fall like no other. It kickstarted me losing weight. And now that I know what foods I can eat, it's all about balancing my meals, because I found that I would have super high fat intake, or I'd have a ton of carbs and no protein, and it was just all over the place. And I know for me, to feel my best, to function properly, I have to get good nutrition, good sleep, and the Faster Way program and counting macros has helped me so much with that. So that's how I track my macros, and everything that I show you that I'm eating today is going to have balanced macros. And I put all of this information into MyFitnessPal. Again, Brandy will walk you guys through that and show you how to do it. So anyways, that is a little bit on how I track it. I put everything into MyFitnessPal and I make sure that I have balanced meals for the day. And that's what I do. It's that simple. It works. It's easy. So let's go ahead and make some lunch. I've got a couple different options for you guys. We're going to make a quick grilled chicken summer salad. This is a go-to. I will grill up a bunch of chicken the night before or like a couple days before, make a big batch of it, and then I can just heat it up and throw it in a salad and it's good to go. I love a quick, easy salad for lunch. So this blush wine Brianna's vinaigrette is so good. I also had some grilled chicken left over. I like to take just a mixture of baby spinach and arugula. I get it from Aldi or Kroger's or Sam's, and then I will top it with some warmed up chicken. And then I also like to put strawberries on there. Sometimes I'll do blueberries if I have enough carbs available in my macros, and then I will do a little bit of goat cheese and then that Brianna's vinaigrette, and it is so yummy and perfect for a hot summer day. Moving on to dinner ideas, tonight I made a quick taco bowl with some turkey taco meat that I had made the night before, and I just made some lettuce. I just added the turkey meat to it, some goat cheese, and then I'm going to add this salsa, and I had enough carbs left in my macros for some chips, and that is what I had, and it's actually really filling and good. Sometimes I'll do some chicken fajitas. Those are really good. I also love turkey burgers and sweet potato fries. I do this shrimp sheet pan with baked potatoes sometimes. And then let's move on to snacks, because I love a good snack. This Purely Pecans pecan butter is so good. The Lara bars are all amazing. This is my favorite flavor. I also love Chomps beef sticks. Those are great to throw in your bag. Collagens, protein to put into smoothies. The Popcorners chips are amazing. I love these green pea snaps, and you guys know I gotta have my chocolate. So those are some of my favorite snacks that I found. Alright guys, that is everything that I ate today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like seeing some different snacks and different meal ideas from me. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.